Many people ask about 1/8 inch 27 conical threads. What are they? How are they used? So I'm going to try to explain this. So basically, the 1/8 thread, without saying any more about it, it's a conical thread. So NPT are a national pipe tapered, so it's a conical thread. It seals kind of. There are other threads that will be totally sealed when threaded to the bottom, but this thread will leak, and therefore we always recommend some kind of thread seal when using these kind of sensors or other parts that will be threaded down in an NPT thread. So what you're doing now, using NPT taper, is boring out 8.5 millimeter hole, and then you can taper the hole to 1/8 NPT thread. How long should you taper it, or how little should you taper it? That depends, because when you're using a sensor like this with the 1/8 NPT thread, in some cases it will thread down to almost the bottom of the sensor, and in other cases there will be another manufacturer or another specification, or someone at home did the thread, the hole and the thread. The sensor might stuck, 2-3 turns, and then you will have a seal. So, and sometimes you can thread it to 10 times, or sometimes you can thread it all the way to the bottom. And this sensor, as you can see, have some distance here, and it can be, and the thread is engaging a long way, which is good. So basically, to say this in other words, if you have this conical taper and you want to taper a hole, let's say you have bored it with 8.5 millimeters here, the taper itself will taper until you get here. Let's imagine we have tapered this part. This is where this sensor stopped, this depth. Imagine we taper this a little bit more. This sensor will be able to be threaded down to the bottom, to the key grip. So be careful when you thread an NPT thread, and check your sensor and the part you should use along with the thread, and taper the hole, thread the sensor or whatever part you're using, and check how long down it will be threaded.